Toxoplasmosis is nuts. It's one of the reasons why they tell women to not handle kitty litter. Toxoplasmosis is a cat parasite that grows in a cat's gut, and when it gets on rats, it rewires the rat's sexual reward system and make the rats sexually attracted to cat urine. And it removes their fear of cats, so that the cats devour the rats, because the only way that parasite can reproduce is inside a cat's gut. So the parasite reproduces inside the cat's gut, comes out in cat shit, and then people get it. And people get it from cat shit. You might get it from an open wound, you might get it from handling it. But when people get it, it makes them more reckless. He said there's a disproportionate number of motorcycle victims, crash victims that are toxoplasmosis infected. At one point in time, France was like 50% of the people had toxoplasmosis. Isn't that wild? Toxoplasmosis is not.
Joe Rogan's the man, first off.
Yeah, that's pretty wild, and that's just an example of parasite and fungal infections changing the way you think and changing your... This actually thinks of a story right now. I got a friend that's constantly shitting out worms right now, and he wasn't fully ready to do the cleanse, but he just got on board. And then when some comes out, he thinks they're all done and can sort of stop. And I'm like, dude, am I talking to you right now or the parasite? And I feel like that's the parasites in his head singing, no, keep us alive. You know what I mean? But they make you crave sugar, you know? So they make you stand up, walk to the fridge, make some bullshit and eat it, or drive to the shop. They literally changed, like, you move and do that and choose to do that because they change the way you crave. So
yeah. And 70% of your serotonin is made in your gut. So you can imagine if you're full of parasites and you're craving sugar and all that shit, you're gonna have stinking thinking as well. And I just think that that's so related.
Yeah.
And it's proven there, but it's not so proven in like parasite and fungal infections in general. Like, not too many people know about it. I guess we're shining light on Australia, but Paul's been talking about this a long time.
Yeah, and impossible to quantify. Like, how you even quantify that, you know? But there's
they
a lot
test for like 20, They test for like 20 parasites, and I bet there's thousands.
Just the fact that they change the way you think is a big deal. And for the people that are dealing with depression or something like that, for no apparent reason, you know what I mean? Because there's depression in the sense of, if you look at your life, sometimes I look at someone's life and I think I would be depressed doing what you do too, you know what I mean? So sometimes there's a reason of just depression. It's like, okay, make a change. But also if they're unhealthy as shit and they're eating shit, they're never gonna feel happy. It's night and day for me. I had some Italian the other night, had pasta, and like, I was gonna do a video on it actually, and pizza. The next day was basically a write-off for my serotonin. I still got stuff done, but I felt, oh yeah, I understand if someone ate like this every day, you're never gonna be happy, you know? If I was like that for the next 10 years, I wonder what life's all about, you know? But when you eat really good food, it's like carries momentum into everything. Hence the parasite cleanse stuff really is a lot of the time it's that. It's a good nutrition for good thinking, but really it's momentum into other aspects of your life and you start making changes. So always start, I believe, with your food and nutrition first, more than the meditations, more than all the other stuff, because I think you see a lot of people delve into that inner work world and then go to fucking Macca's. You know, it's like there's a disconnect there.
Yeah, massively.
So you got to connect it all. When we say holistic, that's what we're talking about. We're saying do your best in everything, but don't skip one factor of your health. Otherwise, you pay for that.
Yeah, look after your organism first, for sure.